At Seatrade Cruise Global, the future of cruising isn't just discussed, it's defined. And for the Virgin Islands, it is more than a conference. In fact, it's an opportunity to deepen relationships, unlock new possibilities, and position the territory for sustained growth. In this 2026 Seatrade Highlight, we discuss with representatives of the delegation their agenda and the importance of the cruise industry. Leading the charge, Minister for Communication and Works, Kai M. Reimer, highlighted the Virgin Islands' presence and recognition as a valued partner within the global cruise industry.
The Virgin Islands, we are a player within the cruise tourism industry. You would know that we're one of the presidential partners where we're one of 6 from the Caribbean. And it was also good to see us being displayed there at the State of the Industry event just now. You would see, the excitement. There were about 6,000 persons in this room. And you understand how exciting they are about the industry. And we are here to maintain our partnership, build new partners in terms of the industry, understand what the trends are, and see how we fit into that.
Beyond borders, the message was clear. Regional representation and collaboration is key. Among a strong showing of Caribbean destinations, the Virgin Islands stood alongside its regional counterparts, united in a shared vision for tourism growth. Bermuda's Minister for Tourism and Transport, Culture and Sports, Honorable Owen Darrell, emphasized the importance of Caribbean destinations supporting each other, reinforcing that when the region works together, it strengthens its global competitiveness and collective success.
I met Minister Reimer a couple of years ago in Bermuda. We've continued to be in touch, and I was told that he was here and the BVI delegation. So I said, I'm going to come by, check out all of the festivities, check out the booth and everything that we are doing, because it's important that us as not only overseas territories, but also regional destinations stick together and support each other in the realm of tourism and transport as we are here at Seatrade Global 2026.
That same spirit of collaboration carries through at home. Permanent Secretary Mrs. Elvia Smith-Maduru highlighted the coordinated efforts behind the scenes where government agencies and partners align to move the industry forward with purpose.
So all year round, we are collaborating with BVI Ports, with the Pier Park, with Tourist Board, as it relates to the ministry's portfolio's subject matter, which is ports. And so anything dealing with ports, we are also in constant dialogue about what needs to happen, what our clients are saying, and how we can do things better and prepare or meet their needs, meet their expectations in a manner that will be mutually beneficial for them and for us, because they're in a business to make money, and we also want to ensure that we collect the revenue that is that we expect to collect. So it's a year-round collaboration, and you see it culminate here on the floor in the few days that we attend Seatrade, where you see all the different components, the ports, tourist board, Pier Park, even the agents working together to market and sell the BVI to ensure that cruise tourism continues to be viable for the foreseeable future.
At the foundation of the visitor experience, Acting Managing Director of the BVI Ports Authority, Mr. Dean Foyd, shared how strategic port development is shaping the way guests arrive, experience, and connect with the destination.
Yes, as a part of all responsibilities, we have a substantial amount of ships coming to the territory. And we also have to ensure that whatever we provide in terms of the docking, the boating, meeting the standard. Every year we have bigger and bigger ships. So we have to also look at who's coming, or present partners who's coming, and ensure that we can always accommodate them. If it means to do some improvement on our dock, maybe put in a few more dolphins to make it a bit longer. Those are the things that we have to do. So we are always looking at at our master plan and see how we can improve on it.
And when those ships arrive, the impact is immediate and local. During the conference, Honorable Reimer and CEO of the Cyril B. Romney Tortola Pear Park, Mr. Vance Lewis, spoke about the real opportunities cruise tourism creates, from jobs to entrepreneurship.
So we definitely need to do our part. And what I think we need to do as a territory, I think we need to do some sort of symposium at home to encourage more businesses who would be able to provide service for cruise tourism.
Minister, I see a lot of opportunity for entrepreneurs in this industry. And let's not forget the fact that even if we talk about almost $100 million made in 2024, jobs, transport sector, vending areas, right? And all those other things that are included. All those, I believe tourism overall is the biggest job generator. And cruise tourism is a sector of that. We got to nurture it and make sure we build on it. And we need to get some of the younger people involved in the industry so they can come up with some new ideas. We need product. We can come up with some of the new products that we're seeing as well. And
so what I'll do is I'll task you, along with my ministry, to try to bring some persons from the industry to speak about some of the opportunities that is there for cruise tourism, some of the businesses that would be needed in the territory, so that we can have product for when the cruise passengers visit our shores.
Behind every successful destination is a network of strong partnerships. Minister Reimer also took the time to recognize the vital role of cruise line partners and agents whose collaborations help advance the Virgin Islands cruise industry.
I wanted to highlight them for the work that they do in terms of the cruise tourism in our Virgin Islands. Excitedly this year, I'm understanding that the summertime, the numbers are increased and we'll see more cruise ship during the season.
I think we all share in the excitement because over the summer months, usually that's when we all dial it down, rest, recover, and regenerate. But this is an opportunity for us to keep our staff that's normally part-time employed year-round. So we keep activity going on, economic-driven activity, going straight through September. We're averaging almost 15 to 18 calls a month.
Wow.
Which is incredible. This is going to be our best summer ever.
Your best summer ever?
Best summer ever.
That's great news. And you share the same sentiments?
Definitely. As Paddy said, the cruise ship industry was historically November to April, and then it turned off. Having summer calls is so important to the industry, to the economic growth of the BVI, keeping the money flowing and keeping everyone employed during the slower months.
This is something we've been working on for quite some time. This is, I think, about my 4th or 5th Seatrade, and it's something that we always talk about. How can we get more cars during the summer? But this is going to be, say that again.
Your best summer ever.
Well, actually, have a look at next summer, which will be the best summer ever.
All right.
So
well, thank you for that.
It's building, it's growing, but so's the industry. And the cruise ship industry, from the small ships, ultra luxury, to the large ships, the whole industry is growing, and it is about controlling the numbers and spreading the calls. The small ships don't want to come to Road Town. They want to go to Virgin Gorda. They want to go Jocelyn Dyke. And so it's spreading it all out, making sure that, what was the word you used earlier? Sustainable. Sustainable tourism.
Yes. That's indeed. Well, I just want to thank you. As I said, I just wanted to highlight you're the most important, one of the most important persons within this industry, and we recognize you from the government standpoint. And we thank you for the work that you do in terms of that. I just have one more ask of you, is that over the years we've been asking for home porting. We adjusted our legislation, we made it easier for the cruise lines to come and start the cruise in the BVI, and that is something that we'll continue to push. And when you have your discussions in my absence, our absence, we hope that you would also be able to say, that you can home port in the BVI. We're working on our beds, we're working on our airport expansion, and we're putting everything in place because the BVI, is strategically placed for the start of cruise.
Absolutely. I mean, you're the minister with the portfolio. You did a marvelous job with the introduction of American Airlines and the direct flight. Those aspects are key to be able to facilitate home porting. As you know, we need the beds and we need the flights. So once we get those going, it's an easy sell. And we're more than happy to introduce to the cruise lines, especially the boutique lines, how BVI can satisfy that need.
In speaking with the Director of Tourism, Mr. Clive McCoy, he highlighted the experience that defines Destination BVI.
Well, from the BVI Tourist Board's perspective, it's trifold. First of all, we do significant training throughout the territory on customer service. Anybody can go anywhere for sun, sun, and sea, but that is what you find everywhere. Is the friendly people and the hospitality of the people that people mostly remember when they come to your country. So our hospitality training allows for that to happen. The second thing is that the government of the Virgin Islands has implemented some new policy that will allow us to sustain our product in a very robust manner. The beach policy is one that has been implemented at the Long Bay Beach, and it's shown to follow at the other beaches within the territory. So that is another way we remain competitive within the BVI. And then product development is very important as well. As you meant, I've heard the BVI Tourist Board is working on a virtual reality museum to be installed in Character Life next month. It will offer another offering for cruise guests coming into the territory. And we work closely with the other government departments to make sure that the product that we are featuring is up to par. For example, we would go around town. If there's challenges with aesthetically, we would let the various departments who are responsible know, the same for the beaches and so forth. So it's a combination of things that we do at the BVI Tourist Board to ensure that we remain competitive. And coming to events like this, Seatrade, where we're able to meet with industry leaders and hear about what other destinations are doing and hear some of the challenges as well as some of the compliments, allows us to take this information back home and make the BVI one of the most competitive in the region.
Destination BVI was proud to be part of the 41st Seatrade Cruise Global Conference and Exhibition. The BVI delegation took the time to slow down, nurture the relationships that have carried our cruise industry forward, and plant seeds for new ones to grow. It was in these conversations, these moments, where real partnerships are strengthened and new opportunities began.
We're on the last day of Seatrade 2026, and Minister, I just want to get your thoughts before we go home. What are we bringing home to the people of the Virgin Islands from this conference?
Well, I think we're bringing home excitement. We see the industry, they're excited about what the future holds, the calls, we are maintaining the calls. We had an opportunity where we could express some of our concerns, they expressed their concerns as well. So we are going home full of energy, full of information, renewed partnership, and we're hoping that the cruise industry continues to grow, but we want to encourage some of our local entrepreneurs to also get into the business so that when cruise passengers come to our shores, there are some sort of product and services that we can offer to the cruise passengers.
Thank you, Minister, and it's so good to hear that we are continuing to maintain those relationships as we come to these conferences, because that is very important. So thank you so much for having the time to give us these updates and speaking to the people of the Virgin Islands.
I must say thank you. Thank you for the coverage. Thank you for letting the people of the Virgin Islands know exactly what we are doing while we are here. There have been some long days, but it's work and it's the way that we interact with our partners.
Thank you so much, Minister. Well, there you have it. We've had a full week of conversations and meaningful connections with industry leaders for the cruise tourism industry, with our leaders from the Ministry of Communication and Works, the BVI Ports Authority, the BVI Tourist Board, and the Tortola Pier Park. We've loved seeing all of the conversations that the conference had sparked. So continue to give feedback as we provide more information and the different updates that we've been having here at the conference. Remember to stay connected with the Government of the Virgin Islands on Facebook at BVI Government, and be sure to check us on our website at www.gov.vg. I'm Chief Information Officer Nikta Turnbull. Thanks for sticking with us and stay tuned.